Your local news, weather, and sports from where you live. News Watch 12 at 10 starts now.
Welcome to News Watch 12 at 10. I'm Justin Betty. High school sports are now game on for this fall in Wisconsin, but with some changes. News Watch 12's Griffin Stroyan has the details from today's WIAA meeting and a look at what athletes and fans can expect this fall.
1, 2, 3, play!
These are, as we've all known, extraordinary times, and what we're talking about are some extraordinary measures.
The Wisconsin Interscholastic Athletic Association decided that there will be a fall sports season.
Your motion was to delay the start of high-risk sports to September 7th, and the starting date for low-risk sports is August 17th.
After a 3-hour Zoom meeting, the WIAA Board of Control declared that low-risk sports like golf, tennis, swimming, and cross-country could start in August, while volleyball, soccer, and football would pick up in September.
Frankly, in my mind, if I had that unilateral authority, I would say to you as the board, for those of our members who are able to sponsor fall sports, let's go.
The board considered other plans too, from moving fall sports entirely to the spring to bumping up the start date of high-risk sports.
I think if we're thinking that starting sports after the school year starts is going to be less of a distraction to our efforts to get school going, I think that's just my opinion. I think it's a mistake.
Ultimately, both of those plans were denied.
I think September 7th gives everybody a little extra time, and I understand what you're saying too, with the kids have waited a long time, let's get them going. So, I'm flexible, but I'll stick with the motion for now.
And even though the delayed start won out, everyone realized that there is no perfect option.
And we understand that this will make some people happy and others disappointed, but we will do our best to deliver to this membership what you have directed us to do.
That's Griffin Stroyan reporting. The decision also leaves schools with the ability to either opt in or opt out of this proposed season. They could also, of course, be overridden by local or state safety orders. The WIAA leaders also say there will be an option for schools who do opt out to instead play games in the spring. The Rhinelander girls swim team finished 5th at state last year, and they can now officially prepare for the upcoming season. Swimming is classified as a low-risk sport and can start practicing August 17th, though there are plenty of questions about how they're going to proceed. Head coach Jenny Heck says the team is prepared for whatever's ahead.
There's going to be definitely some adjustments to the meet schedule, probably not invitationals. We probably won't have invitationals because it's a lot of swimmers in one place. So we're making backup plans, maybe doing some dual meets instead.
Swimming has also proposed potentially doing virtual meets, teams just sending their times to each other to compare, at least as a last resort. Outside, Jeff, we had a few cooler days starting to warm up, though.
Yeah, most of us got stuck in the 70s today. Tomorrow, not so much, back in the 80s. And we got some hot weather coming our way for the weekend. Many of you could touch 90 on Saturday afternoon. But outside today, 77 for Arvida, 75 for Rhinelander, 78 for Shawano. So comfortable today, slightly below the averages out there now. These are dropping pretty quickly now. It's 61 in Rhinelander, 60 in Antigo, 61 for Mosinee. We'll have lows tonight down in the middle 50s or so comfortable, but it's getting increasingly more humid out there as we speak. The clouds fell apart now, but it was cloudy throughout much of the day today, but we are watching a system well off to the west of us. This has eyes on us for this weekend, especially late Saturday into Sunday. It could bring us a line of strong to potentially severe storms early on Sunday morning. Your forecast though for tonight though is partly cloudy skies, low temperatures down near 57. Your full forecast is coming up. Justin?
For the second time this week, Wisconsin has seen more than 1,000 new confirmed COVID-19 cases, according to the Wisconsin Department of Health Services. DHS reports 1,052 new cases today. Here's a look at that daily trend. Remember, we didn't test as much back in March and April. The number of tests, in fact, hit an all-time high today. So the percent of positive tests, the blue line, rose only up to 7%. DHS also reports 13 new deaths today across the state. That is less than our peak numbers in late May. You see that on this graph here, though as you can also tell, daily death numbers have been trending up over the last couple weeks. While COVID-19 cases are more clustered in the southern part of the state, the numbers in our area are creeping up as well. Oneida County has reported 6 new cases this week, no deaths. Marathon County has been hit a bit harder. Public health officials there report 22 new cases just today. They're up over 400 since the pandemic began. Portage County now up over 300 confirmed cases since the pandemic began, including 7 today. Still no deaths, however, in Portage County. On Capitol Hill, Senate Republicans and White House negotiators have reached an agreement on a new COVID-19 relief bill to help with the economic efforts. But it does not appear as if Republicans and Democrats are on the same page just yet. Jay Gray has details.
With lines growing at testing sites, hospitals, and unemployment centers, a look inside the latest numbers framing the pandemic are stunning. U.S. coronavirus cases climbing above 4 million today, and new jobless claims higher than expected at 1.4 million. Let's start with the surging virus.
We have a pandemic that's spinning out of control, and we need to protect Americans with everything we got.
A pandemic threatening not only the health but livelihood of millions. In the last 18 weeks, at least 52 million workers have filed for unemployment. On Capitol Hill, Republicans say there's a fundamental agreement within the party on a new relief bill.
The president's priority for the moment is to get money into Americans quickly.
But not as much money as laid out by Democrats.
We're not going to pay people more to stay home than to work. So we're looking at something that looks like a 70% wage replacement.
Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer blasting the plan, saying it falls short across the board.
From what we know, it won't include rental assistance or extend the moratorium on evictions. It won't provide hazard pay to essential workers.
As lawmakers bicker, struggling families worry.
So many people are counting on these funds and counting on the government to help them, because otherwise you're going to have a whole ration of tens of thousands of Americans that are going to be homeless, that have never been homeless before. So we need help.
With time for many running out.
That's Jay Gray reporting. Meanwhile, President Trump announced today he is canceling the part of the Republican National Convention scheduled for Jacksonville, Florida. Florida, of course, been a COVID hotspot in recent weeks. The president said it's simply not the right time to hold a large in-person convention there.
You know, when we chose it, it was not at all hot. It was free. And all of a sudden it happened quickly. It happens quickly. And it goes away, and it goes away quickly. The key is we wanted to go away without a lot of death, without a lot of problems.
The president said he still plans to have delegates gather in North Carolina for that part of the convention. He'd previously criticized political leaders in that state for not promising they could hold the convention without safety measures like social distancing. Wisconsin Governor Tony Evers wants President Trump to keep federal agents out of Milwaukee. The president announced he plans to deploy federal agents to Chicago, Albuquerque, Cleveland, Detroit, and Milwaukee to combat rising crime, part of his Operation Legend. Evers said he sent Trump a letter this week saying the move would only make matters worse and saying Wisconsin authorities, including the state's National Guard, can handle protests. Today, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz signed a new Police Accountability Act into law following the death of George Floyd in Minneapolis. The new statewide law better defines when the use of deadly force may be justified, and it strictly prohibits police chokeholds.
Work doesn't end today. We're having this conversation because the people of color and Indigenous caucus members you see before you fought for this.
The move also provides voting rights to about 50,000 Minnesotans who have lost their rights because of past convictions. About 1 year ago, a major storm moved through parts of Langlade County. We'll hear from a business owner there about how they have recovered since then. But first, Jeff's in with a look at your full forecast. That's next on Newswatch 12.
Advice from trial attorneys, lawyers for the injured.
As a member of the U.S. military, I command hard work, respect, and integrity for myself. Brad Mishka with the Mater legal team delivered in handling my personal injury case. The Mater legal team is top-notch. Hire Maynard Law Firm for top results.
Hey Wausau, we're US Cellular and we're here for you. Now with unlimited plans on our strong network with no hidden fees. Which means we're here for Blake.
Welcome to Wausau.
Here for Kim.
Cheers.
Here for Nucci. Here for Randy.
Even me?
Yep, we're here for everyone. Unlimited plans starting at $30 a month with 4 lines, and now get $700 off the latest phones when you switch. Schedule an appointment today. US Cellular. Choose fair.
Cadillac is made for summer, so celebrate those long days and even longer drives with the fresh new lineup from Cadillac. Find the perfect ride for you. Choose from a diverse selection of uniquely crafted SUVs and sedans. The new Cadillac range of vehicles. It's the ultimate in iconic luxury. Get $9,000 purchase allowance on a 2020 Cadillac Escalade. Visit O'Malley Cadillac in Wausau or Rhinelander Cadillac in Rhinelander.
Seattle's pledged to defund its police department by 50%, even including a proposal to remove 911 dispatchers from police control.
Joe Biden said he's absolutely on board with defunding the police. Listen closely.
Yes, absolutely.
Hello, you've reached 911. I'm sorry that there is no one here to answer your emergency call, but leave a message and we'll get back to you as soon as we can.
I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve this message.
Well, go ahead and use your outside voice. You can say it felt a bit cool today, but just we're working on that. Highs tomorrow back up in the 80s, and a couple of you could go for 90 over the weekend. First things first, though, visibility out there right now, it's already lower here in Tomahawk because we're going to have some areas of dense fog tonight. So if you're driving tomorrow morning, 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning or so, put your lights on because it's going to get pretty foggy for a few hours tonight into the early parts of tomorrow morning. All right, highs today did this. Only 75, so below average in Rhinelander, but it felt cooler with the clouds earlier. 73 in Tomahawk, 71 for Antigo. Off to the west, though, those deeper oranges, that's warmer temperatures. That is moving our way beginning as soon as tomorrow. Out there right now, it's 61 in Rhinelander, 65 for Marshfield, 65 for Rome. Point you're at 61, Wapaka 68, the typical warmer spot in Wapaka. So yeah, we're comfy. We'll have low temperatures tonight down middle 50s, even upper 50s tonight as well. Okay, but here's that trend. So 82 tomorrow, 87 on Saturday, but that might be not high enough, right? We could go for 90 on Saturday afternoon. A bit down for us on Sunday. Sunday's going to be our problem day because there's going to be a line of showers and storms coming our way on Sunday. Those could be potentially severe through the afternoon. And then a bit cooler for us, 80 on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, kind of hanging out near 80. So all in all, kind of near average through much of next work week. We just have to get there first. Okay, so the other problem is going to be the dew points. So you know this is a measure of how muggy it feels outside. And the dew points right now are in the 50s to low 60s. However, they are not going to stay there. In fact, tomorrow we should have dew points in the middle 60s or so. And then we're going to go for 70, if not a bit better than that, on Saturday into Sunday. The atmosphere in Wisconsin, that's hard to do, but we're going to do it most likely on Saturday afternoon as temperatures climb up near middle 80s or so too. That could give us feel-like temperatures through the afternoon in the middle 90s or so on Saturday afternoon. Out there right now, though, a lack of clouds, lots of clear skies across the area. We did have clouds all day long in spots, but they kind of fell apart. But we're watching this off to the west of us. This looks like a big mess, and it is. There are several areas of low pressure in here. They're going to get their act together tomorrow and kind of send a wave up our direction over the weekend. That will likely trigger some showers and storms late Saturday into Sunday. And we could get a couple rounds through the area on Sunday. If we do that, heavy rains possible along with some severe weather through the afternoon. Here's a big picture now, though. High pressure firmly right over us. So a calm wind for us tonight, meaning some dense fog in there as well. Look at the tropics, though. We have a tropical depression in the Gulf of Mexico. Here's that one right there. Likely coming on shore parts of south of Houston over the weekend. And then the other one is a tropical storm. This one's moving to the west at about 15 miles per hour. We got to keep an eye on this one because it's going to go south of San Juan, north of probably Aruba, toward Jamaica. This will make national news probably all weekend long as it intensifies heading that direction. Your forecast over tonight, though, is partly cloudy skies, some dense fog in there as well, with low temperatures down near 57 for tomorrow. All right, we'll take it. Partly cloudy skies, warm and humid. High temperatures near 82-ish tomorrow with a south breeze around 5. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwest Furniture and Mattress shows tomorrow a quiet day for us, but then there's Saturday. Most of us will stay dry until Saturday night. And then Sunday we have to watch. And then Monday much cooler with lots of sunshine next week with temperatures in the 70s. Justin?
Last July, a round of thunderstorms moved through Langlade County, the likes of which some locals say they had never seen before. Now, 1 year later, Newswatch 12's Devin Biggs is talking to locals there to reflect on the damage and see how they've recovered.
As severe thunderstorms moved through the town of Elko one Friday night last July, people took cover.
People were really afraid. We had like 40 to 50 people down in our basement when the storm hit.
But Dale Wolf says they were not prepared for the damage they would see outside.
And when we thought the storm was done, we came up and checked everything out and seen all the devastation that was here, because we had 17 trees down on the building and on vehicles.
Wolf says a number of vehicles at his bar and restaurant were hit by the fallen trees.
Oh, we had vehicles parked all around through the front here because it was a Friday night and we were busy. And my brother had his car parked right where we're standing. And there was 17 trees down, totaled out 3 vehicles, smashed other ones, and his car never got touched.
A year later, many trees across the region continue to show the effects of that storm. This tree stump right here is one of the many trees that were knocked down in a thunderstorm last year that knocked many down across Elko. Unfortunately, this tree stump can't be removed just yet because there's a gas tank right next to it.
We really pay attention to the weather now. Before, people were kind of skeptical because we've never had a storm like this before. So now when the weather comes up and says it could be severe, people really pay attention, and we do too.
And Wolf says the storm has caused other benefits too.
I think it brought the community really close together. People that didn't know each other now know each other. They talk to each other, they're friends now. So it really brought people together.
Reporting in Post Lake, I'm Devin Biggs for Newswatch 12.
On Friday, we'll hear from folks at another resort also recovering from the storms last year, and we'll also revisit a few clips from our severe weather special from back in June to explain the science behind what happened. Well, after months of almost no sports news, we have a ton of it tonight, including the return of baseball and the Washington NFL team announcing their new name, sort of. We'll explain after the break.
Hi, I'm Kristen from Sleep Central on Highway 51 South in Minocqua, your bedding and futon headquarters. We carry the largest selection of name brand mattresses in northern Wisconsin, in stock and ready for immediate delivery. Beautyrest, Sealy, Serta, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic. We also have a huge selection of accessories to complement your bedding purchase. Sleep Central also carries a wide variety of futons and unique bedroom furniture with quality all-wood construction. Better sleep, pain-free, that's our promise at Sleep Central in Minocqua, your one-stop sleep shop.
Calling all grassmasters, fescue fanatics, and stewards of St. Augustine. To the springtime sprawlers, backyard scholars, and cultivators of the cul-de-sac. Whether you're a rookie or a pro, run with us. For all the green thumbers, newcomers, and toy picker-uppers, run with us on a John Deere mower. Because this is more than just grass, it's home. Nothing runs like a deer.
Stop by Lakeland Lawn and Equipment in Arborvita for special offers taking place for a limited time. Get great deals and service on legendary John Deere equipment.
Stone Innovations, being the best partner that we could possibly ask for, created a luxury environment through some of the most beautiful stoneworks I've ever seen in my 30 years in hotels. I understand that natural stone may cost more, but if you want to make an impact, you won't settle. Stone Innovation doesn't settle either. They make sure when you make that investment, it's the best one you've ever made.
Give your business the look it deserves. Stone Innovations, Wisconsin's granite leader. Appleton, Rhinelander, Clover, Madison.
America, we want to help get you back to it. And here's how, with the Ford Promise. Visit your Ford dealer, finance a new, certified pre-owned or used vehicle through Ford Credit, and if you lose your job, you can return it for up to 1 year from the day you bought it. You can also get 0% APR financing for 72 months across the Ford lineup. Let us help get you back to it with the Ford Promise.
Coming up on a Friday, it's time to meet our furry friend of the week from the Forest County Humane Society for Homeward Bound.
We have showers and storms in the forecast for this week, along with some very warm temperatures and a lot of humidity. All the details coming up on your Friday.
Major League Baseball is playing its first regular season games of the year tonight, about 4 months later than usual because of COVID-19. U.S. infectious disease expert Dr. Anthony Fauci threw out the first pitch, and it was, as Bob Uecker would say, just a bit outside. You might say he flattened the curve, huh? Anyway, the game's in an extended rain delay in the 6th inning, Yankees and Nationals. The NFL's Washington franchise is changing its name to the Washington Football Team, at least for now. The franchise released a statement today saying the new moniker will be used for the entire 2020 season while they develop a new name and logo. For years, proponents have called for changing the name. After 87 years, the team dropped it on July 13th following review. All references to its former name will be scrubbed from its facilities and digital platforms. The Washington Football Team, as they'll be known this year, will keep its color scheme for its uniforms, though the helmet logos will be replaced with player numbers in gold. Construction workers took some time out of their day today to check out the reveal of the name and logo for Seattle's new NHL franchise. Looking at more than 120 possible names, they've decided to call themselves the Kraken. I like it. Named after a mythical sea monster like a type of giant squid, they'll begin playing fall of 2021, roughly 1 year from now, as the NHL's 32nd and newest franchise. We told you last week, famous boxer Mike Tyson has agreed to fight a shark. That's part of his Shark Week promotion on TV. Now he has an actual fight against a real person on his schedule as well. Iron Mike will step back in the ring for an 8-round exhibition against fellow former world champion Roy Jones Jr. That exhibition bout scheduled for some time in September. The 54-year-old last fought back in 2005. The 51-year-old Jones' last professional bout was much more recent, back in February of 2018. Well, still ahead, we have the latest on the PFAS situation in Rhinelander and hear from an expert the city has called in to help. That's after the break.
This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by Builders Service Incorporated, Elco.
Are you worried about going away to college this fall? What if you could get the same college experience closer to home? From the moment you step onto our campus to begin your bachelor's degree, we'll be there for you, supporting your dreams and saving you money. With NTC's new liberal arts transfer degree, you can start here and go anywhere, including a guaranteed transfer to UW-Madison. North Central Technical College. We're ready when you are.
Hey friends, Bella Friday here, and I am joined by Brian Gottlieb today from Jacuzzi Bath Remodel. Brian, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me, Bella.
So tell me, what are some of the most common reasons that people are updating their bath today?
It's really two reasons. Sometimes it's just for beauty. Maybe they have a tub that's really hard to clean, it's fiberglass, or it's stuck in the 70s, it's salmon or it's blue. But a whole nother reason is for safety. Some people have a tough time stepping over their bathtub and really can't take a shower safely, and that's a real important reason to change it.
And what makes the jacuzzi shower system so special?
So Jacuzzi's been around for over 60 years, and if you've ever interacted with a Jacuzzi brand product, you know they know how to make water feel really good. So imagine a whole line of showers and baths with that same experience. And Jacuzzi's brought beautiful colors and textures and hardware choices, and everything's done in a day, and it's just a lovely shower system.
And how does someone choose the right jacuzzi shower for their home?
Somebody from Team Jacuzzi Bath Remodel will come to your home. All the shopping happens at home. It's nice and convenient. And they'll bring all kinds of wall samples with them. They'll bring all the choices that you want to make so you can actually put it into your bathroom and see what it's going to look like. They even design it on an iPad so you can see what your bathroom will look like when it's finished. It's a great experience.
Yeah, it really sounds like an amazing experience. Yep. And you only use employees. You don't use subs.
We do. Yeah, we think that's just a better customer experience. So if we say we're going to be at your home at 7:30 on a Tuesday, we're going to show up because they're employees and we get to control the schedule.
Jacuzzi Bath Remodel has some very exciting offers. Take a look.
Now more than ever, it's important to have a safe and functional shower, and Team Tundraland is here to help. In addition to special pricing that we've put together, we will waive all installation costs on any new bath or shower project, and we will postpone all of your payments for 2 full years. Together, as a community, we'll get through this. Please know that Tundraland is here to help you. Call 1-800-TUNDRALAND or visit tundraland.com today.
This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by Northwoods Furniture, Eagle River.
The city of Rhinelander found its first elevated PFAS levels in a municipal well about 1 year ago, July of 2019. Now, 2 wells are shut down, and officials are still looking for the exact source. Newswatch 12's Rachel Eiler has the latest on the investigation.
The levels at the city of Rhinelander are above recommended maximum levels established by the state of Wisconsin.
Back in January, the Rhinelander City Council asked Dr. James Tinjum to join their task force and guide them in a battle against PFAS. His new white paper explains the possibility of just how those chemicals contaminated the city's water supply.
There's multiple potential sources of PFAS, and so the takeaway is to understand how to treat what we have. We really need to find out what the source is.
Currently, there are 3 potential sources in Oneida County: a municipal landfill, the county airport, and other manufacturing facilities that may have produced, processed, and used PFAS compounds. But even considering these possible sources, they may not be part of the original contamination site.
Just first perspective, PFAS could have been leaching to the groundwater table 30, 40, 50 years ago. So what's in a groundwater well right now may have been from 40 years ago.
Tinjum recommended the city of Rhinelander test at both the old Rhinelander landfill and the Rhinelander Oneida County Airport, as well as start to pursue state and federal funding.
That's Newswatch 12's Rachel Eiler reporting. While the city voted to move forward with the testing process, plans for Dr. Tinjum to physically travel and visit some of the contaminated locations have been pushed back because of COVID-19. They're currently looking at sometime in August. We'll be right back with one final look at your forecast after the break.
Gear up this summer at Ho Chunk Gaming Wittenberg, where you could get a chance to win a 2020 Ford Mustang Shelby GT 350. And you could win up to $2,000 cash on July 25th.
You're going to have to win your own, though. This baby's mine.
Summertime is winning time. So come in and see us at the Rewards Club for your chance to win this sweet muscle car at Ho Chunk Gaming Wittenberg. Yeah, baby. Experience the difference.
America, we want to help get you back to it. And here's how, with the Ford Promise. Visit your Ford dealer, finance a new, certified pre-owned or used vehicle through Ford Credit, and if you lose your job, you can return it for up to 1 year from the day you bought it. You can also get 0% APR financing for 72 months across the Ford lineup. Let us help get you back to it with the Ford Promise.
Natural beauty, natural stone, naturally affordable. King Quarry of Eagle River is your custom stone shop. They source stone veneer from stone sources all over the United States and Canada to achieve the desired look that each customer desires. Bring the natural beauty of real stone into your next building project and let King Quarry bring your ideas to life. Product integrity, customer satisfaction, and a dedication to excellence. Get real, go natural with King Quarry.
King Quarry, the distinctive stone authority.
Huge auction, Minocqua, Wisconsin. Diesel truck, Honda Goldwing trike, ATVs, shore stations, golf cart, home contents, and much more. Contact Brass and St. Louis Auctions for details.
Everybody loves popcorn and puffs, so Newswatch 12 and Minocqua Popcorn and Puffs want to help you celebrate by sending tasty birthday treats.
If you want your chance to win a gourmet bucket of popcorn for your loved one, make sure to submit your entry to our birthday club at www.com.
One lucky viewer will win a free half-gallon bucket of Minocqua popcorn. At WJFW, our Newswatch 12 news team works around the clock to bring you the news that matters most of all to the North Woods. Our team is committed to the community and ensuring that you are as informed as possible. NBC Newswatch 12, news from where you live.
Hi, I'm Dean Hoger with Miracle of Rhinelander. If you're struggling to hear your favorite news and entertainment shows, stop in and see me for a free hearing test.
Jeff, you know, I've been doing a lot of painting in my kitchen lately. Our director, Chris, who pushes the buttons, plays video, he's been painting his house, but neither of us have a project quite like one woman in Moline, Illinois. She painted her house rainbow colors.
Oh my gosh, I
That
know
took
this
some
house.
time.
I lived in Moline for a while.
Oh, really?
I know this house.
At first, the city told her, I guess, that the house was in violation of city code and she would need to repaint it or be fined like several $100s a day. Neighbors spoke up. They like it. So the city changed its mind. She can now keep her multicolored house, which I imagine took a lot of effort.
There's the question of why.
I don't know.
Did we get an answer to that? Did we interview her?
I did not, no.
We need answers to this. All right, so weather-wise, are you ready for a hot weekend? Because here it comes again.
We can
like
prepare
it,
ourselves.
right?
Yeah.
It's going to be humid,
Find
though,
some
once
water.
again. Out there now, not too bad. We're in the 60s and a couple 50s out there tonight. But you can feel it. It's getting increasingly more humid as we're talking to you right now. Not just my hot air either. We'll have lows tonight down in the middle 50s or so. Tomorrow, though, back in the 80s. Lots of clear skies out there now. There's high pressure right over us, meaning we could see some dense fog tonight as the temperatures kind of meet the dew points later on. And then looking to the west, though, there's a trouble off that direction. There's several systems out there now. They're kind of going to come together. And then it could push a line of storms through here late Saturday and Sunday. It looks to me like most of Saturday will stay dry. Sunday, though, is going to be a few hiccups in there, followed by really nice weather Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and probably Thursday with temperatures near 80.
All right, thanks, Jeff. Thank you for joining us on News Watch 12 at 10. The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon is next. Have a good night.